What is good? I'm not finna lie. This is the first thing I'm going to say before I say anything that comes out my mouth. Do not worry about the siege drama. Sorry, my turn. If you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, siege drama. I might even want to get into it with the cheaters and the game being a literal cheat game. Cause the game is so hi-fi, I honestly seen it coming, not from here, but I seen it coming at Siege being Siege. Then again, cheaters would actually have the ability to make Siege not fun. But for my AIs, for my bots, especially for my newbies, I'm gonna say it again. Do not worry about the drama. Stick to the game. When I mean stick to the game, I mean try to actually learn the game. What you can do is what I'm doing here. This right here is training ground. If you're trash on callouts, if you suck with pinging, if you suck with anything that has to do with gameplay to make you improve, play this game mode. It's dummies that can shoot or not shoot back at you depending on your settings, and they honestly are scattered around the map. And then on your left hand corner, the map kind of displays what floor they're on, but then again it gives you a scatter of where they can be at on that floor. So when you have this famous call out, that was a tongue twister, that was a tongue, yeah, wait, what, that was whatever, fuck. When you have that favorite call out that you AIs do, over here it could be anywhere. So you notice how it says on the first floor, and it says how many dummies is around the map, and they're scattered. And to make it more challenging, you can also turn off the red pings to make it more you're actually in a game. And how does this make you improve in your gameplay? It literally tells you where they're at. And it's not really telling you where they're at in a way that, okay, how can that help? It helps in a way that you can really have a I don't want to say diagram, but I'm gonna say it. You can really have a better word, a layout in your head on where an enemy can possibly be at. 'Cause like I said before, it's not always saying right here, right here, right here. No, there's multiple spots that an enemy could be at, and it's not only where you think they are, it's always at the excuse me, it's always at the unpredictable spots and the predictable spots. But when they're predictable, they're always ready. And I don't know if you guys noticed that. When a person is always at a spot where it's predictable, they're always ready, because in their mind, they know that you know they're there. But when it's unpredictable, they're never ready. But I'm not going to get into that nitpick, but see what I'm saying? So, long story short, try to play this game mode. It's training ground. You can honestly turn the dummies off, shooting wise. You can turn them on. If you want to really practice on getting shot at. Yeah, I can't really really put it into words, but the gameplay shows for itself. But once again, if you're really trash, not really I won't say trash, but I'm gonna say it. If you're not good in Siege, you have a hard time playing the game in general, this is a good game mode. You can work on your aim, work on your shooting, work on your leaning, and you can do this for what, I think an hour. So it's you're perfectly fine on not thinking that, why can I get better if I'm just shooting dummies? You have AI training. AI training is a bit better. This is why. So with AI, it's pretty much computers versus you. You have 3 rounds, like quick match. So it's 3 rounds on each side, and then you have the chance to defend it first or attack. It's similar to a normal game. You can change it to advanced and beginner. Beginner is the AIs, but advanced, they have the best aim ever. Check this clip out, and I'll demonstrate more on what this game actually is about. And as you can see there, I got smacked up, you know? So I'm gonna say this like right on. This game mode is really like a simulation, literally, of online. But the only thing is, it's only one person. You can honestly bring a friend with you, or a duo, or even a stack. But then again, it's still a simulation of online. And what it kind of does, it puts you in the game mode in that mindset of like, how can I actually win? You know, like how can I actually beat these AIs minus what level they're on, excuse me. Like it could be beginning or advanced, it doesn't matter. But the main question is, you ask yourself, damn, for that bird, how can I beat these players by myself? And for a person like I said, an AI, a bot, or a newbie, it puts you in that game mode of like, okay, this is like literally like online. Like, how can I improve? You know, you can drone, you can like ping, you can red ping, yellow ping, you can go on camera if you're defenders. You could do everything the same thing as like you're playing online. And to really to get down, like how is it actually how is it actually better to play that and actually learn a game instead of going straight into a ranked game or a quick match and not being good at all? Okay, let me tell you how this can actually help you without getting into no online games. Drum roll, please. Bro, my chair. Bro, it literally helps you with your gameplay. It's literally like playing online. I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, there's no cool way to say that. Literally, it's like, if you play AI like you're playing online, I'm telling you, you would improve so much better only because it pushes you straight into the game. Like, there's no extraness when it comes to the AI, and like, there's also nothing else to do but just, play, It's not like you can wait all day long and like be like this person, And not to say you're probably this guy right here I was spectating earlier today. It's pretty much like you wouldn't really know why. What's correct? You wouldn't know why he's playing like that because you're not that person. You're not his mindset. So like versus if you were a bot and you knew you was better than this person here. And trust me, half of you guys are probably better than this guy here. But my point is like you wouldn't want to have that mindset of like, how can I improve? And you ask all these questions. So let me answer the main question. The main question everyone asks is top streamers, how can I get better at Siege? Literally. I don't care what they say. This is what I'm going to tell you. Play training ground and play AI, especially AI. And you may think it's a time waster. It's really not, because I'm not gonna lie. From a person coming, like, this is coming from me right here. Like, for me, I've been away from competitive rank for a minute, and I kid you not, this is standard. Not even quick match. It's standard. Every single time I die, I go straight to my phone. And that's the issue. Like, he's like, my dopamine for this game, it's so booky now because it's not to say that, I guess I mastered it or like I'm just like too good for it. No, it's just the fact that I just can't play my full potential based on my, like, where I stand as a gamer and like what I have, but it's like it doesn't stop me from actually thinking how to play the game. So it's like the moment I die, bro, I'm going straight to my phone. It's like I can't do it, bro. Like it makes like my head, I won't say my head hurt, that's kind of crazy. Like it would just make my head fucking spin. Like I have nothing else to do. Like if I die, it's like there's nothing else to do but to just like not, do anything, So to really make the video on topic, this video is mainly about how can you get better in Siege. And I've always made how can you get better in Siege and this and that, blah blah blah. No. This is for the people who really want to know how to get better. Play AI. And not to say that, well, my friend doesn't play AI and he's good. Well, that's your friend. Are you good, And if you want to get better with your friend, tag him along and you can literally play a full stack on AI. Literally. Like it has an online pool, but I assume no one's on that shit, so I play solo. But anyways, you can play with people on that game mode, and then you can literally train it with your friends. You can even teach someone how to play Siege just off the basics of like how to really navigate around the maps and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And they have all the default ops, so you can honestly, and that too, you can honestly play it in a way that you would know what to do when you come across this certain operator. It's like, oh my gosh, Capcan. You can't panic because you have all day to look for Capcan traps. And you can know, okay, that's Capcan. Oh no, they have Bandit. You can always look around. You have all day to use your drone. Okay, they have Bandit, Okay, he does that. And so forth and so forth. So it's like, don't have the idea of like you always need to play online just so you can be better. No, play AI. Literally the game has it set for you to win, And sometimes these players decide not to because they feel like it's not better for them or it's useless or they're better, like they're too good for it, Like don't be that person. Trust me, you're not. And I guarantee you, if you get into a lobby full of you could say plots, you would assume they're cheating based on how they play. In reality, they ain't even cheating. You just suck. I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, honestly, take this, like, don't take it for granted. Like, take it for what it is, Like, the game is actually literally helping you out, not to like be lost, I guess. Not I guess lost. I guess you say that? I don't know. But like the game literally helping you out. So once again, if you're AI, if you're a bot, if you're a newbie, this is for you. I'm telling you, this is for you. Like, don't get the mindset of like you have to be around good people to be good, because 10 out of 10 you will probably weigh them down. Like you would be so ass around good people, and then just you probably won't get no kills or you're the last one alive, and then they can literally guide you and you would be so lost, and then that would make it even worse for you because you would feel so left out on like what's going on, and it goes to a deeper rabbit hole. So, and I'm not going there. So yeah, like just honestly, just try to play AI and like training ground, because honestly, it does help a lot. At least for me, when I'm like, especially when I take like breaks from Siege, I play that first, only because I don't like all that running and gunning like just on like online itself. I do it myself personally because like I have so much like hype in me. Like I would do the stupidest shit just cause the number one thing I do, like I just like to spin around and shit. Like so like not after every kill, but like just once in a while I like run around and spin around, what I'm saying? Like just cause I feel like it, like it's that itch, But yeah. Let's watch, I guess just watch this clip. I don't know. But yeah. And I'm not saying that clip alone, like, literally tells you what I was trying to say, but in a way, it shows you that, how can you do these things? How can you actually manage to actually keep up with yourself and also your teammates? It's if you, the player, knows what you're doing. And it's not like, okay, I know what I'm doing, I'm good, or if you don't, you're bad. It's in the way that if you know what you're made for, that might sound like OD, like on some like movie shit, but it's like if you have a certain operator, you know what you're supposed to do. That's one thing. But if you're a player that you're a certain operator, you know what you're supposed to do. It sounds like the same thing, but let me explain it. What I mean by that, it's like when you're the player and then you're the operator that you know what to do, it shows that you're also here for the team. Like you're here for like to like support the team mentally, the IRL, like the player who's playing the person. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just an operator, like if you're just playing for fun or shit, if you're just playing like for the operator, you won't really know how to play the game or to communicate at that because you're not really playing for the like the actual person who's playing the game. You're just playing for the operator for who they are. So you wouldn't understand that Thermite can actually trick walls. You wouldn't know that A's can honestly get walls by putting a breach charge on a soft floor. You wouldn't know that Fuse can still fuse under a mute jammer just in certain areas. You know, all these things you wouldn't know if you just listen to people and say, hey, come here, do this, do that, sit right here, don't move. You know, all these things that it's not about you as a person, it's about what the player is capable of. So if that honestly makes more sense, like in the whole dilemma of like, this video seems useless, shut up and listen to it and just read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? So if you're ever stuck or if you ever want to get better, generally play AI. You would learn a lot. You know, like always, have fun. GG's.